Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Hey, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command and general, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top when we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my heart can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves. Shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Friday, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried. I got rank for real, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga. Watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, press say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought this chimney sweep. Ain't coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. If you want it, you can leave, bitch, bless your heart. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like Frank. They had that shit on lock until I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the gut, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a maid, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
Buddies, bust their head.
ODing on the beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west sleeve stretched through it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit, take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raise your little you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look them in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. My Glock loaded.
your mag and it's outside. It's 1 West for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That's it, put your hands in how we take it outside. You run your mouth up and it's cause we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, and we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. It's 1 West on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Yeah. Welcome to Monday Night History class. It's your boy, Officer of 50, Shaachyaahla, coming to you straight out of ISUPK Cleveland under Commandant General Yahanna.
It's Bakiyar Gabar, Officer of 50, under Commandant General Yahanna out of ISUPK.
Officer 500, Malachahmah, Cleveland, Ohio, under Commandant General Yahanna 1 West. And we are the UPK.
And we are definitely the UPK. Well, you know, we started out of 1 West, 125th Street up in Harlem, New York. Been around since 1969. We ain't affiliated with no other Israelite group. Believe that. It's only one Israelite group, one real one, and that's the ISUPK. That's the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. All these other groups is breakoffs. You understand? Most of their leaders came from us, and they couldn't handle being held to the fire, having to do the Lord's work. Guys want to go off and start their own thing, and that's when you get this craziness out here. So we just encourage everybody, stick with the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. If you're not under Commandant General Yahanna, you're not in the right group. It's only 1 West, and that's it. All it is to it. And yes, everybody tuning in, everybody in the chat, everybody watching live that don't come in the chat, but just watch. Your eyes are not deceiving you. We got the heavy hitters in the house tonight. It may not be over. We'll see. Heavy hitters in the house. What's going on, brothers?
Shalom, Lord Cross, brother. What's going on?
Much, man.
How was your weekend?
Man. Weekend went pretty good.
Pretty good.
I definitely enjoyed that extra day off. I could definitely use that.
I know you did.
For sure. What's going on, Bakiyar?
Nothing much.
You had a good week?
Yeah, I had a week was too wild.
Yeah, that's cool. See you all fresh to death.
Right. Got my new gear on.
The heavy crown on. I see you.
I like it too. That's dope.
Coming in here ready to get busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything going on, man, with y'all?
I'm good.
Yeah. Man, I tell you, it was a rough one today at that damn slave boy, but Mondays always are. But you know, when you was off, when we have Friday off, then we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Uh-huh.
When we come back on Monday, the stuff we got for Monday is mixed in with all those days.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, heavy. But I'm about that boy right now, so that's a great thing in itself. But yeah, everybody tuning in. Just want to let y'all know that please let's get the likes up. You know what I mean? Likes. We want y'all to subscribe and share the class. You understand? Share it everywhere on all your social medias. Share it with all your contacts. You understand? If you got contacts that's Black, Hispanics, or Native Indians, they need to have this class. You understand? And not just this class, but all the ISUPK classes. Everybody that's tuning in, that's watching from across the world. I know we'll get a lot of people tuning in from time to time, and just want y'all to know that if you're very interested in joining the ISUPK, go to isupk.com. You understand? And look up the state or city near you on there. It'll say classes. Click on classes. That's when you find that state or city near you, and just call the number that you see on there, and the brother will get you together. Whoever answer the phone. That's how you do that. Also, isupk.com is the place that you go. You want to give a tithe, you want to give a donation to help the brothers out. We do this work. Doing the Lord's work is not cheap. You understand? Gas prices is crazy out here. We got to pay for gas. We got to pay for clothes. We got to pay for, get food and stuff out there to our people. Just transportation, getting to and from places. So definitely, man, you want to give something towards that to help out. We definitely appreciate that. You understand? And just like I said, you want to go to ISUPK.com for everything. You understand? You want to know what you can find classes at. You can go on there. You want to know where our latest holy day is at. You can come on there. Any of our fire weekends. You see what I got in the background. The Midwest Fire Weekend coming up. You understand? I believe it's on the 30th this month. We just had the one in Tennessee. So we got the Midwest Fire Weekend coming up next at the end of this month. So make sure, if y'all can get to that, get to that. You understand? It's going to be in Chicago, right in Chi-Town. The Midwest Monster of Mayhem, my nigga, Captain Mawakwa, you understand, and his crew. They hold things down in there, man. Them some real niggas right there. You understand? So if y'all can, get out there and try to make that happen. Get you some, you got to get hotel reservations, whatever it is you got to do. Like I said, you can go on ISUPK.com to find out everything. You go on ISUPK Chicago, find out things you want to find out, anything you need to know. With that said, I just thank you for joining again to Monday Night History Class. This is our Monday Night History class where we come on every Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You understand? So we definitely cover a lot of information, cover a lot of history. And of course, we give you breakdowns and scripture and, all those things. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got our chat. If you want to come into class, leave something in the chat, whether it's a question, whether it's a comment, whatever it is, we just like to hear from you. You understand? This ain't one of them classes where we just going to go back and forth with idiots all the time. You understand? We just like to answer some questions and actually acknowledge chats and things of that nature. We do have a scripture breakdown class to come on every Tuesday with Captain of 10,000, Shaachyaahla. You understand? Same time, 7 to 9. You want to come in there? He has the scripture breakdown class. So we got anybody that want to come in there and ask a million questions about Bible or whatever it is. That's the class for you to do that. You understand? And the brother is more than willing and happy to have you come in and ask as many questions as you can. That's what the class is all about. We're here to help our people, answer questions for our people, all those sorts of things. You understand? With that said, you brothers got anything?
Okay.
Hey, Priest, you know you like to battle online. I don't know why you sat there and told that one. Talk like that. You love the smoke.
I'll take the smoke for sure, but I don't want it to the point where it's interrupting the history class.
Right.
But I mean, of course, they can still get it. You know, I mean, it is what it is. We ain't gonna run from it. We don't run from no smoke. We'll crawl up the chimney for it.
Yeah, I want you to repent from that last statement. You got to repent for that one because that's not even true.
Oh yeah, we don't come from no running stuff.
Yeah, ain't no cowards here.
Step up to the plate over here.
That's right.
This is no cowards.
That's
no
right.
Excuses, no cowards. All right.
Can y'all do anything without us? I'll wait.
Yes.
Oh, you're reading red, aren't you, Priest?
Yeah, I'm reading red. But
go ahead.
Actually, what I want to pull up real quick before that. Let's do this. This got the class. This is what got the class rolling tonight. I want to pull something else up real quick. Actually, that ain't what I want. Let's pull something else up. Yes, indeedy. Get that on here. Boom. Here we go. This is what
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods. We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for
it. Yeah, I love that. I love that. This brother think this not brother. This Moabite think that we need him or something. We think we need him in his businesses. Like we can't hold it down in our own communities. You understand? We can really tap into that in a little bit. Before that, let's go in the chat before we get rolling. Go on the chat. We don't want to ignore our chat. See what's going on in our chat real quick. All right. Like clockwork, we got Sister Naamashah in here. My rib. Giving shouts out. Let everybody know. Shout out to her. She's saying Shalom. Israel. Please like, share, and subscribe to class. Please. ISUPK Home of the Truth since 1969. Here we go. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Bible is your Bible, your truth. Get into class and learn your true identity that was stolen from you. ISUPK will teach you everything. Let's go here. Got your rib on here, priest. Sister Nada Beezy and the Heezy. Giving a shout out to everybody. Giving a shout out to the sisters. Let's see. We got these priest history classes are fire. It's a learning experience. You will learn something that you didn't know in every class. Enjoy the class, Israel. That's heavy. Most High in Christ. And she's saying shalom to everybody in the priests. She's saying shalom to all the priests in here.
Shalom, sister.
Shalom.
And then we got a guy by Calvin Brown. So the Bible is Hispanic and the Native American book, huh? Calvin, you just didn't see what Sister Naamashah said on here? Let me put it up here for you again, just in case you didn't see that. She said, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Bible is your Bible. Truth. Get in the class and learn your true identity that was stolen from you. ISUPK will teach you everything. So there's the answer to your question, brother. Yes, the Bible is all about the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? You won't find those names in there. You know, there was a such thing as slavery. You understand? Names then got changed. Locations then got changed. You understand? So absolutely. That's a black man's book. Matter of fact, go look up my class we just had a few weeks back ago called The Bible is a Black Man's Book. You'll get all the information you want out of there. I trust me on that one. And what we got here? We got
Do he disagree? I wonder. Calvin, do you disagree? And if you do, type in the chat why you disagree.
Right.
But we're gonna try to stay on topic, but I just let him get that off.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So let me see. New comment. Here we go.
Okay, he says
playing Revelation 8 and 6. There you go. That's his answer to you, sir.
Okay, let's go to Revelation 8 and 6.
You let him interrupt the class for a moment. See if we can answer
Them
for the
people
brother.
came from white people. Explain yourself. What are you talking about?
He said what?
He said them people came from white people. But you know, you're so limited in the chat. because it takes forever to try to get your point across. So we
Who's
got
them people?
What are you talking about?
Them people come from white
Bible
people.
belongs. Tell me who you no. I got a better question. Tell me who you believe the Bible belongs to.
Yeah, that's the better question. That's the better question, Calvin. We'll let you answer that.
The Bible is for the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High is chosen people. Oh, okay. That's your rib said that. No, don't give the answer, Namashah, but that's cool. I want to hear what he got to say.
Here's what he got to say.
Mexicans and Indians aren't the Mexicans and Indians brown skinned people like we are?
I mentioned Mexicans and Indians, brother.
But you left out somebody else. The blacks.
That's right.
You're correct about your two answers. But it's the 12 tribes, like the sister said up there. She typed it in the chat. Read her chat.
Yep, she said the 12 tribes.
The Bible is for Israelites. Absolutely. That's who we are.
Yep. That's what Namashah said right there. The sister getting you together, brother.
This is our book. I say this almost every week. Don't I have to do this, Shalak?
Yep.
The Bible belongs to the people that you're seeing in the chat. The Quran belongs to the Arabs. Buddha belongs to the Asians. Everybody has a God in a book. No one shares their book with no other nation, because it's a history book of what you've done, your encounters with other nations. It's like a family tree. This Bible is a black man's book. It doesn't belong to white people or any other nation. You cannot.
He's saying the Bible is for Israelites,
and that's who we are.
That's right, brother. That's who we are. Calvin Brown, are you? What's your ethnicity, brother?
He's a Negro, like I could tell because he's talking about the Mexicans. You know, the little fake tribe, the fake groups. Some Israelites say that the Mexicans are not our people.
Okay. I care nothing about no Mexican or Indians. Okay. Yeah, it's time to
let's start the class.
Let's move on to class.
Let's start the class.
Because we'll be here on that all night.
We'll be here all day long fooling with that.
Yeah, let's proceed with the class, priest.
I was gonna say what's 5 + 5, but I'm gonna go.
I'm
gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. All right, here we go.
Okay, one more thing. Calvin, if you stay at the end of the class, I'll deal with you a little bit later on, but we're gonna proceed on with the class. We got a lot to go over today.
Yes.
All right, priest, go ahead, proceed.
There we go. Can y'all do anything without us? I'll wait. And I think this is pretty obvious who this question is going to, and that's to that Chinaman, that Chinese guy that I played at the beginning of the class. You know, he said a lot. He said a whole lot on there, and I'm going to see if he stand by all that what he was saying. You understand? So let's just go into it. One of y'all brothers want to read that?
You heard what the Moabite man said. Now let's get him together.
That's right. He said he loves when blacks try to boycott. I'm going to repeat it. When blacks try to boycott Asian businesses, he said, please do, and we'll take away our Chinese takeout, your dry cleaners, and laundromats. That's what he said to us. So we're going to get into something. And you said you're going to take your dry cleaners and your laundromats and your Chinese takeout away? Well, adios, Chinaman. Good riddance. Read that, Bakiar.
You can take your Chinese food and get gone.
Get gone.
Go build them on the white side of town. We don't need you for anything. Besides, even though there are blacks who patronize your establishment, it's mostly white young adults from ages 18 through 54 who mostly buy that crap anyways.
Period.
You said you will take away your dry cleaners. Hey, idiot. It was a black man who created the dry cleaners, dummy.
What was that, Bakiar?
We created the dry cleaners.
Period.
A black man named Thomas L. Jennings from New York City. He was a tailor and an abolitionist.
So you can't even use your dry cleaners in our neighborhoods if it wasn't for a black man. You talking about we need you? No, you need us. You can't even do no businesses without doing stuff that we created. Clown. Shaachyaahla, keep going.
All right.
He was a tailor and abolitionist who was granted a patent for his waterless cleaning method called dry scouring.
There you go.
He was the first black person in the U.S. history to hold a patent.
And there it is right over there. You see these at cleaners all the time, even though they're more modernized nowadays. That's that presser. You go in there, they ain't using no water or nothing. They put it on there. That thing will just steam the dirt up out your stuff. Get you together, get it clean, get it nice and neat for you. Everything. That's what a black man did. Shaachyaahla, sir, you got something to say towards that?
Yeah, I got something. He can take, like you said, he can take his business back. We don't need them; they need us. Why do you think these nations come to the Golden City? They bring their businesses and put it in who communities? The blacks, the Indians, and the Mexicans. That's where these nations come, because they come to get filthy rich off of us, because we are the consumers.
We're the spenders.
So they're capping when they're talking about they're going to take the business. They're here to get filthy rich off of us. So they need us more than we need them.
Which is why they're in our neighborhoods in the first place.
Absolutely. They ain't here to be friends.
At all. Okay. Let's see what we got next here. So we'll pick that up.
All right. Adios, Chinaman. Good riddance. Even the laundromat was not created by the Chinese or any Asians for that matter, clown. There are two men that created them by name of C.A. Tannehill and John F. Cantrell.
There you go.
There are no pics of them found, but just by the names, they certainly were not Asian.
Get that, Chinaman?
We do not need your businesses, so trust me, we won't lose any sleep over you. Pack it up and leave.
And just leave. We can care less. Adios. All right, I'll grab this one. Once again, man, like you want to pack up and leave, you keep saying it. Adios, China, man. Good riddance. I should have said that in China. I should have said that in Mandarin.
Chinese.
I should have put that in Mandarin.
You're right.
That's what I should have did. Now, you said if you leave, you will also take away the Jordans, the Nike shoe brand that we wear, meaning black folks. Did you just hear what you said, idiot? Y'all need a black man by the name of Michael Jordan to even sell those damn shoes. You need black men and superstars such as Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, just to name a couple, to even be marketable enough to sell those shoes. User, if you leave and take away your shoe brands, you would only hurt yourselves, not us, clown. You all need us to buy your shoes so that your businesses can even thrive. When I was growing up, we ain't even wearing no damn Nikes any damn way. We wore Chuck Taylors. Pumas. I used to get hand-me-down Jaclars from my bigger cousins that was still in great shape. I put a picture of them over here to the right. Nike got famous when Jordan, a black man, wore them and made them even more famous. They came out before he started wearing them, but they didn't get very popular until he started wearing them. You understand? Now, not before that. Hey, even if you go back to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, they came in 1979 in the NBA. They ain't even want nothing to do with Nike. Magic Johnson keeps saying he regret that he didn't sign a partnership with them because of how big they are today. But him and Bird, they went with Converse, smart guy. That's how much Nike meant to them. It didn't mean nothing to them, man. When Chuck Taylor's was the shoe were in our hood where we came from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody had Chucks. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we did. We didn't care about no Nikes. We wore Converse.
No.
Dr. J wore Converse, and I wore Converse because of Dr. J.
Even the Magics and the Birds, they called them Magic and Birds, but they was Converse.
Yep.
Dr. J's, Converse. Man, get out of here. Dude don't know what he's talking about. Now, You said, because I'm breaking down all your little stuff, your little sly, slick stuff that you said. You said if we boycott Chinese businesses, you will take away your Hondas, your Hyundais, and all of your electronics out of our houses, such as our Sony TV sets and our sound systems. That's what you said. Just to be clear. Well, y'all pick that up. I'll grab the red.
Okay. Adios, China, man. Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Damn, you have a good point right there with the electronics.
Hell, I even own one of those cars myself, but keep going.
But go ahead and take away your cars, because soon as you move back to China or whatever in Asia, the money will dry up from how much Black people, Black, Hispanics, and natives buy your products. Apparently, you need us because you wouldn't be living here on our side of town with your business.
Period. So, you also mentioned that you will take away your electronics in our homes, such as our TVs, our sound systems, etc., indicating that whatever brand we have would be something Asian, such as, the big names, your Toshibas, your Panasonics, your LGs, all very strong points and statements. I still say take them, leave, because we do not need you to survive or thrive in this world. We good over here. And besides, none of your companies created electronics in the first place.
No.
You understand? Would you like me? Right here, I got, look, none of these companies created electronics first, like you would like to make people think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to give you some historical facts and show you what I'm indicating.
Historical facts indicate this about electronics. The birth of electronics began in 1897 with J.J. Thomson's discovery of the electron. This breakthrough evolved into the first practical devices when John Ambrose Fleming invented the vacuum tube diode 1904, and Lee DeForest invented the triode 1906, enabling the amplification and control of electrical signals for early radio and television.
So that looks like to me that there is absolutely no Chinese man, no Asians, period, that had anything to do with electronics. Let's keep going. Oh, in Salakia, we got the big priest in the house. Got my nigga in the Shaachyaahla in here. What's going on, priest?
What's going on, Akim?
Man, we just in here getting at this China man, with them little statements he made. I know you saw that video.
Yeah, China man. What we talking about? We talking about the Asians?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy, man. I met a Chinese chick today named One Dumb Ho.
Oh shit!
What's she a hoe? What's her name?
Her name is One Dumb Ho.
One Dumb Ho.
Yeah, man.
One Dumb Ho.
Yeah, man. He was at the 7-Eleven.
He was at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
this boy wild, man.
Hey,
man, look, boy. I don't get no theme music. Nah, Salakia though. We can get the moving. I didn't want to interrupt everything.
Yeah, man, that was a hell of an interest though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Hey, he here talk about their products, their old cheap ass shit. Always break it down. They sit over here, cheap parts, and he had the nerves to be talking about that he gonna take his laundry mats and he's gonna take his electronics, his cars,
and his Chinese takeout.
Yeah, he sound
and who cares about his damn food? Don't nobody want no damn chihuahua.
They laundromat. Then we
our sisters outcook your ass on their worst day.
Yeah, nobody want that rat meat.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the trooper up in here. He said, "Trooper here, inside Christ, this man want me to become a Muslim. Gotta be slow. One west to the grave. Damn right. And tell him to come on up in here while you playing. You need to get away from that toilet paper thing he got going on. That whole book is some good toilet paper. You run out of your Charmin and Scott and all that, Let's go buy you one of them books of theirs and put it right beside the toilet and just tear a page out every time you go to the restroom. That's what they're good for. Right there. We ain't worried about it. Let me see what we got in here. Here we go on. The comedian just arrived. The house shot. Damn right. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so this is one little fact we put in here to show that because the whole world think electronics came from Chinese people because they're the biggest at selling them and making them nowadays. They didn't come from you though. Let's keep going. You want to pick that up in the shop? I got the red. Everything in red I got. You just said to the black.
All right, Khan. Historical facts indicate this about electronics. The solid state of revolution, 1947.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists at Bell Labs invented the transistor, replacing bulky, fragile vacuum tubes with a smaller, highly efficient semiconductor alternative.
Mm-hmm.
The microchip, 1958. Jack Kilby and Robert Noyce independently developed the integrated circuit, allowing thousands of electronic components to be placed on a single microchip.
Don't sound like no Chinese people to me or no Asians whatsoever. Salakia.
The microprocessor, 1971. Intel released the Intel 4004, placing an entire central processing unit, CPU, on a microchip, which sparked the personal computer era.
Now, look at that. Now, Sony, Toshiba, and Panasonic, they were around, but did not become the big dog brands that they are until after World War II. This is a little history for you, Chinaman. That name Sony was adopted by them in 1958. It was around that time or after they became huge, right? The name Toshiba was officially named that in 1978. I was alive then when that actually officially became that name. You know what I'm saying? I was alive at that point. Panasonic got its brand name in 1955. You understand? So stop acting like you guys are the creators and the originators of this. When blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians created damn near everything on the earth that matters to the world. And as I will prove this, as this class keep going this evening, we're going to keep proving it. We don't need you or your stuff. Pack up your stuff and go. Was that a threat? Now, but first, Chinaman, you said something in that video. I told you I'm breaking down all your stuff now. You said something in that video that struck a nerve to me. You said you want to see our black women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty attitudes like your little Chinese ladies do, right? I found that interesting, and that really struck a nerve.
Oh, here's what you obviously are not aware of. You see, Mr. Chinaman, we were on our own hands and knees picking cotton until our fingers were bloody on the bottom and on the cuticles for over 400 years for free and by force. Our wages of payment came after the sun went down and it was dark outside. That was then, that was when they let us go to the river out
back.
Hold on, let me start all over, man. My eyes, it's tripping.
Well, I can pick it up, sir. If it's
no, I got it. Yeah. That was when they let us go to the river out back and bathe in the river in the dark to get ready for bed, only to wake back up before the sun come up at 5 a.m. to start picking cotton again on our hands and knees. Your Asian women got paid good money to be on their hands and knees. Then they went home and got a bath in luxury tubs or showers in a nice house, while we were in a cabin out back with our windows in Mississippi. With no windows in Mississippi, Alabama, and the Carolinas, and Georgia, with mosquitoes coming in all night, bats and moths flying and landing on our face while we were sleeping.
So you talking about you like to see our black women get on their hands and knees to do some simple ass pedicures and manicures? Our black women, along with black men, was on our damn hands and knees picking cotton till our damn fingers bleed. You understand that? Till our fingers bleed. And our payment, as you just heard Precinct Officer Malachahmah read, our payment was they finally let us finish because it was dark. And it was time to go in. It was time to get to bed. But before that, we had to go get a shower, right? But not in no luxury ass tub. We had to go to the river out back and bathe in the damn river. You don't know if a gator or whatever coming. We had to all bathe in the damn river, right? And you talking about some attitudes you had to put up with. Your women had to put up with while they doing some fingernails and toes making money. You understand? We getting bit up by damn mosquitoes because we stand in little huts out back, little cabins with no windows. The wood that they built them up with, you could see through. Wasn't no brick, none of that type of stuff. Just straight wood that you could see through with no windows. They don't care nothing about us like that. We ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about putting up with some attitudes, doing something on your hands and knees. We know all about that. That's something y'all don't know nothing about. Now, here goes something, Backyard.
Here's what you obviously are not aware of, Mr. Chinaman. You said you had to deal with nasty attitudes while doing people's nails and toes. We had to deal with nasty attitudes mixed with hatred from the white man, forcing us to do free and forced labor or be unalived.
Period.
If we refused. By the way of being hung on a damn tree like strange fruit. We had to deal with the type of attitudes that would chain our arms above our heads with no shirt on as they take tightly woven leather whips, give us 30 to 40 lashes to our backs until it looked like this on the picture to your right. Now, do you still want to talk about blacks putting up with attitudes?
Yeah, I don't think there's no more question with that. Look at this man's back over here, China man. Look like this man got a bunch of leeches on his damn back. That's no leeches. That's his skin all bubbled up from a damn leather whip. And that's what many of our people had to deal with. And you talking about some attitudes, getting on your hands and knees, you know nothing about it. Take your businesses and get gone. Take your Chinese carryout, take your Jordans, take your Nikes, take your laundromats that we came up with. You understand? Take your cleaners that we came up with. Take it all away. We don't need you. Y'all need us. That's why you on our side of town, clown. Shaachyaahla, y'all got something on that before we go further?
I'm dealing with this Calvin in the chat. Sound like it might be this dude named that one heckler we had in here, that Cliff, trying to go underneath a different
another name. Yeah.
Name, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. Somebody want to pick that up.
Khan, here's what you obviously are not aware of. You said, why we don't go to banks and get a loan and start a business? Oh, you're trying to tell me you weren't in America when we started our own businesses in the 50s and 60s, when blacks owned all of our own garbage trucks and made a great living on our side of town? But the white man started his own garbage trucks and forced people to go with his company, which ultimately forced us out of business. We were not here in America. You were not here in America, Chinaman, back in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we had our own town with our own businesses and we thrive better than most people all over this country. But then the white man got together along with the KKK and the National Guard and bombed our cities of Tulsa, destroying all of our businesses. We don't need a loan.
We need to be left alone.
Huh.
That's all we need. We don't need a loan. We need to be left alone. This is what happens after Blacks, Hispanics, or Natives get loans to start businesses in this country. Look at this picture. They was mad because we started making way more money than them and wasn't trying to get them nothing. Wasn't trying to partner with them, nothing. So what they do? Oh, they just went to the government, who don't like to admit it, and went to the KKK, who was most of the people in the government anyway, and got together and brought their little National Guard and destroyed our side of town. You understand? In Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this was a series of things that they did to us, right? We had great businesses that we got, didn't even need to get a loan. We got busy ourselves and made our own money. And look what it looked like right here. This is just one picture right here. I didn't want to go into all that because the whole topic ain't to show you what we dealt with all around that town. You just need to see just this one little picture right here just to get the point. You understand? So the hell with your loan and their loans. You understand? We just need to be left alone. Period, point blank. Salaki, you guys got something on that?
I ain't got nothing. We got a lot of slides to go through, so yeah, I'm not gonna be long-winded.
Gotcha. Let's see. Now, let's take a dive through history to see what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have created and built to better this world. Now, you pay close attention, Chinaman.
Historical landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Washington, D.C., constructed between 1792 and 1800. America's most famous residence was built in a large part by enslaved Black laborers who quarried the stone, cut the timber, and did the masonry.
Yes, you just see that picture is what you think it is, Chinaman. That's the White House.
Masonry.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot to do with that. Remember that forced labor we was talking about? There you go. Next.
7 historic landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Washington, D.C., the iconic Capitol building was built heavily by enslaved Black Americans. Enslaved workers laid the foundations and did much of the grueling construction.
You still want to know what we was doing on our hands and knees? Let's keep going.
7 historical landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Durham, North Carolina. Renowned Black architect Julian Abilene served as the chief designer for the architectural firm of Horace Trumbauer. He drafted the master plan for Duke University, including its iconic centerpiece, the Duke Chapel. Salaki.
Look at that, Duke University. Now I know y'all shocked right now, right? Because most of the Black dudes you see at Duke be on the basketball team, right? You be seeing predominantly white students going to that school, right? You had no clue that a Black man designed and had that built. You understand? The architect for that. Don't even get us started. You need us way before we need you. Most of the ideas y'all have over there, you got from us when we was enslaved by you clowns. Let's keep going. Somebody want to grab that?
7 historical landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Tuskegee, Alabama. 25 of the original buildings on the legendary Tuskegee University campus were designed and constructed by Robert R. Taylor. He was the first accredited Black architect in America and the first Black student to graduate from MIT.
Man, let me tell you something. Our people is the most intelligent people on the planet Earth. Period. Point blank. This is why they want to get us fired out of jobs. This is why they don't want to ever give us loans. This is why they try to keep us on the bottom and not let us get to the top, because our minds work wonders. You know why? Because we are one with the Most High God, Yahweh. You understand? And when we're with him, being his chosen seed, we get ideas and masterful ideas. That's why you see all the stuff that we bringing out to you right now. The Most High is with us, and we bring stuff to y'all to help improve this whole entire world, because that's how our minds work. That's why people always want us to be in stuff. They don't never want to get rid of us. You understand? When y'all had us down low at our lowest moment, you had us in slavery, locked in chains, yokes on our neck, the whole thing. You never did unalive all of us. You know why? Because you need us. Period, point blank. And this is why. This is some of the reasons why. Let's keep going.
Historic landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Beverly Hills, California, designed by Paul R. Williams, a legendary trailblazer Black architect. Williams shaped the look of the Southern California and was the first Black member of the American Institute of Architect. My fault.
Now, this is a very famous hotel right here. You see this in movies. You see, when I used to live in California, we drive past this all the damn time. This is a very popular hotel, and not only just in California, but all over the world. People come and stay there still to this day. This built and designed by Black folks in Beverly Hills, out of all places. Let's keep going.
7 historical landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Charlottesville, Virginia. Thomas Jefferson's famous plantation estate was built largely by enslaved Black artisans and workers. These highly skilled craftsmen provided the masonry, carpentry, and agricultural labor that made this estate function.
That's heavy. Let's keep going.
7 historic landmarks built and designed by Black Americans. Asheville, North Carolina. America's largest privately owned home was constructed in the late 19th century. Black artisans, woodworkers, and laborers played a massive and indispensable role in its construction.
Not surprised. They need us. They need our hands, and they need our minds to do these sorts of things. Let's keep going.
You are warm in the winter thanks to Alice Parker, a Black woman who pioneered a modern central heating system in 1919.
So, China man, you can't even stay warm in your little business where you sell your Chinese carryout, or your little business where you got your laundromat or your cleaners. When the wintertime comes, you got to stay warm somehow. Thanks to this woman right here, this Black woman. You understand? She was on her hands and knees coming up with all these ideas to keep your little punk ass warm. You understand? That's what she was doing. And that's the reason why you warm. Let's keep going. You got something on that, Priest?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
This should be an example, a reminder of how we do not need the nations. We do not need them. That's why you should join your own people. Period. A house divided cannot stand, so we have to join each other. We don't need these nations. Look how they think about us, how they talk about us. We don't need them, because we're the great inventors. God, like you said earlier, the Most High is with us. We have our God.
God out of one kind.
And that's what I have to, on that. We don't need them.
Salaki, if I can just add a little bit. You notice a lot of these inventions, they come when we were segregated.
Mm-hmm.
God.
When we integrated with them, no more HBCUs. The inventions went down. But before all of this, like you said, black and white pictures, we knew who the enemy was. So we understood that we had to deal with each other, and we did for self.
God.
Right.
And that's heavy. That's heavy right there. Because that's what they do. They get what they can get out of us till they get our idea.
Gone.
And then it's good riddance to us, right?
Gone.
That's why I said, adios, good riddance.
Hey,
go ahead.
Lucky. And this is what we know about. Remember, they stole thousands of patents. Well, not steal patents, but they took a lot of our inventions and created it for themselves. You know, and then hundreds of years later, they just say it comes to fruition like, oh yeah, this slave invented, what was it? Jack Daniels, E&J or something like that?
Yes. Jack Daniels. Yes.
KFC. Niggas don't know how to fry no chicken.
Right.
But you know, it's a lot of stuff that they took from us, but this is just the stuff that we know about. It's a lot.
That's heavy. I should have put that KFC up in there and some of them other ones that you brought up. We already know about the whole Miss Butterworth and Ain't Jemima. All they got mad as hell when they made them change that. They was pissed about that.
Fried chicken in Leviticus.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Man, I should have put that scripture in there.
Yeah, man. They something else with this Shaachyaahla and the priest. They act like we ain't nothing, like we did nothing. Like we lazy, we shiftless, that we're good for nothing. They lazy, we're thieves, we all that. And all they do is steal our stuff.
That's it.
They patent it and get all the money and the credit for something that they didn't even invent. They steal all of our ideas.
All of them. Should they break dancing now? They break dancing.
I wish our people just wake up, Nashak. Get away from these people. Let's join each other.
You would think they made up this stuff, how much they do it these days.
Especially breakdancing.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that was horrible. You talking about the Olympics?
No, actual breakdancing. They done took it over like they invented this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that part.
It's driving over there like it's 1984.
Yeah, they over here windmilling and all kind of
stuff.
Yeah. I remember we were watching class and they were showing the clips of how they had the Olympics. They introduced breakdancing into the Olympics as long as we went involved.
See, I didn't even know that.
Shit is bananas.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Breakdancing.
Yes, they just take everything. They bite everything we do.
Right.
Yeah, just as long as we wasn't involved participating, they was good.
Hey, and my rib got something real heavy for everybody.
What she got?
Right there.
Edomites are the original thieves.
There you go.
That's it.
No, sis, let me say it this way. They're the best at it.
They're the best at it.
The other nations are thieves too.
God.
But they're the best at it. Can nobody out steal the white man? Impossible. We read about that in Obadiah.
And they'll deceive you and tell you that they made it up.
Yeah.
That's why we call y'all the devil.
They will steal.
We'll call you the devil.
Hinges off the doors. They steal so much.
We don't call you the devil because you red with a tail behind you and some horns on your head. No. That's your depiction. We call you the devil because of your deceivingness that you are.
Your ways.
You're a deceiver and a master deceiver at that.
No honor in you.
None.
They some crafty bastards. Like
crafty
as hell. So like they use other nations against us. Like when the Asians first migrated here, like when they first got popular migrating to the Americas, they used to redline them because when they used to try to open businesses in white neighborhoods, they wouldn't get them loans. They would get them loans in our neighborhoods because the white folks didn't want to spend their money with the Asians. So they used the Asians against us, and they just sitting at the top, just being a puppeteer for everything.
Even got them looking silly.
Yep.
To the point that they own all of our ports. Well, no, all of their ports. I would put it that way.
Yeah, that's a trip right there. Like, imagine this: the China man and the white man went to war with each other, and we never did nothing to none of these nations, but they hate us so much. The white man would put the Chinese man above us, make us a third world, people. I mean, below everybody.
We didn't bomb them and obliterate.
We didn't do none of that. That's the hate. That's why I keep saying We should join even if you don't even believe in the ISUPK or the Bible, you should naturally join your own people. It only makes sense.
That's it. Mm-hmm. We all we got.
We all we got. CMB.
That's right. That's all we got. All we got. Let's see what we got next here. Now, before y'all grab this, now you just seen who created the heating. That was a sister, right? A black woman. She's the reason she's the reason we get to stay warm. You understand? Now, this brother here, and we're gonna read about him, is the reason why you get to stay cool. You understand? When it's real hot outside. So you need us for everything, like I said. But Shaachyaahla, one of y'all grab that.
You will have no air conditioning, no refrigerator, or no thermostat if it wasn't for this black man. Mm-hmm. Frederick McKinley Jones, Shaachyaahla. That's my world.
Right. That's your uncle right there.
You look familiar. Shaachyaahla. All right. Born on May 17th, 1893 to February 21st, 1961. As an American inventor, entrepreneur, engineer, winner of the National Medal of Technology, and an inductee of the National Inventors Hall of Fame, he innovated mobile refrigeration technology. Jones received 61 patents, including 40 for refrigeration technology, and also revolutionized the cinema industry by creating a superior sound system for projectors at that time. Jones
Shaachyaahla, 1 second. He said revolutionize the cinema industry. Mm-hmm. This man is the reason why you get to enjoy movies, China man. That sound system you got in the movies, making you jump. You hear that music coming, you watching your little scary movies or whatever it is. You see a train coming. You understand? What's that movie, Backyard, they did right here in Ohio about the train with Denzel?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable made it sound like that damn train was coming in your damn living room. Mm-hmm. That's because of this man right here. So not only with the refrigeration, and real quick, that refrigeration, you see, he had not only to do with your refrigerator in your house or your store where you keep your little cut up husky at to serve your Chinese food, right? To keep it cold so it don't spoil. Right. But this man created the refrigerators that's on trucks and trains, so your food can not spoil when it's getting delivered to you. I ain't gonna go into that. Shaachyaahla, Priest, you can go back on that. I'm gonna get me started, but he eat
it. Look, Shaachyaahla, side note, that sound system. Don't Sony got a sound system because of this?
Right. There it is.
Right.
There it is.
Why they not teaching us why they teaching this history?
Yeah. So the shop. So Sony and Panasonic, and what's the other one? LG and it was another one we mentioned earlier. So you trying to tell me Toshiba? Mm-hmm. So you trying to tell me they wouldn't even be who they are if it wasn't for us? Because that would have sounded like, because they didn't create electronics
at all.
They didn't create a sound system like they sell us all these days in today's world. I don't know. Sounded real fishy to me.
I'm gonna go to the movies after this.
Yeah, right. Just to pay homage to this brother.
Yeah, this is my uncle.
Shaachyaahla.
Right.
All right, let me get back to it. All right. Jones co-founded Thermo King and also served as a sergeant in World War. God damn, this nigga was busy.
Right.
In World War I. Due to his contributions to refrigeration technology, Jones is called the father of refrigerated transportation and the king of cool.
That's heavy. Heavy. And one more thing, too. I don't know if we mentioned it. This brother is also the person who created the thermostat. So you can't even turn your air, heat, none of that on without this brother. Just thought I might add that for you. And shout out to my rib. Now I'm a shot. She gave me some of these that she had already knew. You understand? Gave me some of these to put in here, man. And big shout out to my rib for that, because the world need to know this stuff. Too many buttons. Was you done with that one, Shop?
Yeah, a black man named George Crumb.
Yep.
Invented potato chips in 1853.
Hold on. A black man created potato chips?
Man, thank God.
So hold on. The Chinese man can't even snack. When they're in there eating some popcorn, sometimes they go and buy them some chips and some candy in the store. I mean, in the movie theater or wherever they at. They can't operate without hold on. The black man created chips. So Lay's and Snyder's and Golden Crisp and all these. This is crazy, man. This is
Golden
crazy.
Corral. We going with chips. You know I love potato chips. Know I'm a chip head.
Malachahmah, you was a chip head. You a rib. I ain't gonna leave her out.
Yeah,
now I'm a it's a chip head just like you.
She a chip head too.
Lie, this during slavery.
Right. This is crazy. During slavery.
George Crumb was a Native American black man working as a chef in Saratoga, New York in 1853. One day, a finicky patron placed an order for French fried potatoes, but kept sending them back to the kitchen saying that dish was too soggy or not salty enough, not crunchy enough. Finally, Chef Crumb had enough, and with a slightly sarcastic response, he very thinly sliced each potato and fried them, tossed them in extra salt, and served them to the unpleasable patron, who, much to his surprise, absolutely loved them. Potato chips,
a Chinese man.
Right.
Go ahead.
The potato chips then became a staple dish in the restaurant and became known as Saratoga chips. In fact, potato chips were not even called potato chips back then, only known for Saratoga chips for nearly 75 years.
75 years. Look at that black skin. Look at that beautiful dark black skin. I know you love it, Chinese man. I know you love it. Look at that. Look at that. This man ain't got to put on no kind of nothing. He probably ain't even got no lotion on. That's just how we get down. You understand? This is a black and white picture, and his skin look better than y'all's.
And if I'm not mistaken, Shalak and Priest, the Chinaman wasn't around this time. It's 1853.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't even around.
No.
You don't know
his chicken wings and whatever the hell he make, that rice.
His little ribs and
wasn't even over there. The short ribs wasn't even over here in America.
Hey, don't forget the little husky pieces. The little nuggets, the little husky nuggets they got in
barbecue bat wings. None of that stuff was here.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay.
Let's read off some of these black inventions.
Okay. Air conditioning unit, Frederick M. Jones.
There he is again.
Right there. That's your piece right there. The shot. The almanac.
Like you in HVAC in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know what the shop is in HVAC.
Yeah. That's
right. That's the family tree.
There we go.
I gotta do some research.
Right. You gotta do some research on that, brother. I'm telling you, probably blood related to him.
It looks a lot. I'm a junior too.
Right.
Okay. Almanac, Benjamin Banneker. I'm not going to read all the dates. 1791. Yeah, so yeah, we could try to breeze through this real quick.
Yeah, it's very important we show them years because way before we was allowed to do any damn thing. But go ahead.
Auto fishing device, George Cook, 1899. Baby buggy, William H. Richardson, 1889. Biscuit cutter, Alexander P. Ashbourne, 1875. Blood plasma bag, Charles Drew, 1945. Chamber combat. What's that? Chamber
Commode.
Thomas Elkin, 1897. Clothes dryer, George T. Sampson, 1971.
Can't even dry your clothes without us.
Right. Curtain rod support, William S. Grant, 1896.
Can't even cover up your windows without us.
Yeah, the doorknob. Wow. Osborne Dorsey, 1878.
You can't open your door without us.
Oh, the door stop. Osborne Dorsey,
Heavy.
1878. Egg beater, Willie Johnson, 1884. Willie Johnson.
That's my main nigga behind the trigger.
Somebody was going to say that.
We can't live with the Johnson sisters. No relation.
Yeah, that's why I said his name twice, because I knew somebody was going to go there. Electric lamp bulb. I don't know what that is.
It's a lamp bulb. We'll get into it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Bring it up. Yeah,
we got a lot of slides, so I'm just
yeah.
Lewis Lattimore, 1882. Now, wow, the elevator for real. Alexander Miles, 1867.
So, Chinaman, those big buildings y'all got over there, like the white folks, them 30-story buildings, you would have to walk up steps if it wasn't for us.
Eye protector, Powell Johnson, 1880. Fire escape ladder, I remember this one. Joseph W. Winters, 1878. Fire extinguisher.
You have to jump out the window a long way down without us.
You remember you on the first floor. Fire extinguisher, Thomas Marshall, 1872. Folding bed, Leonard C. Bailey, 1899. Folding chair, Nathaniel Alexander, 1911. Fountain pen, Walter B. Purvis, 1890. Furniture caster, David A. Fisher, 1878. Gas mask. Wow. The gas mask?
Gas mask.
Garrett Morgan, 1914. Golf tee. Oh.
Ain't that y'all sport along with white folks?
Tiger, yeah. Okay, golf. George T. Grant, 1899. Guitar. Well, that was a no-brainer right there. We knew that right here. Robert F. Fleming Jr., 1886.
Can't even enjoy music without us.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Airbrush, Linda O. Newman, 1898.
That's
wow.
And these just a few. I'm just putting in here just a few.
Handful.
It's just a handful.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Because we'd be here all night.
Right. A lot. We'll be here all night. All the adventures that we made.
All the adventures we created, we'd be here all night.
Like Salaki, like if you look at that list, within like a 30 to 40 year span is post-slavery.
Yeah, Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Like that's what I'm looking at the dates, and it's just like we was just the enslaved people, and then we just came up with all of this.
Yep,
all of this stuff that's pivotal to this day.
Yes,
I ain't even putting them about airplanes, cars, and things of that nature.
Cars and all that, right?
You can't get nowhere either without us. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm impressed with that. The one that really got me going is that elevator.
Yeah, like
you know how big some of these buildings is.
Deep thinking, how can I go from this floor to this floor?
Right. Without having to do all them damn steps and sweat out my clothes.
Yeah,
like
better yet, if you make it up them steps.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard to. You can't even invent nothing today. Like the one brother that's on the run that's making cars run by what, like water or something.
Yeah. I saw that, but they try to disregard him.
Yeah,
wasn't it one dude that tried that before and he unalived?
Yeah, there's been several guys that's been unalived.
One was water, the other one was oil. It was using like oil, water and oil without gas to make it run too. I saw a couple things that black people was trying to do, but they got shut down. But it's gonna come back because it's about money with them. It's about money because they want us to pay them.
It's a young black dude in his 20s, but he won't reveal his ID. You can see his face, but don't nobody know where he's at.
Mm-hmm. And let me correct myself
on that too before.
Let me correct myself. Not just any oil; it was like peanut oil.
Yeah, it was peanut oil.
It was.
That's exactly what it was.
What it was, he was using.
Yep. And it'll run like new money.
Right.
That's what we do. Let's see. Let's get back to it. Uh-oh. Hold on one sec. What we got in here?
Hispanic.
Frederick McKinley Jones was a bad man.
Yes,
he was.
Yes, we was.
Yes, he
you full of yourself.
Whoa.
Humble yourself, brother.
I thought I was on mute.
Humble yourself, brother. You was not on mute, and you know you're not.
My bad.
He said, see, Israel, I told you that these history classes are a learning experience. That's it. You get everything over here, even a little humor. Let's get back to it.
Absolutely.
All right, Hispanic inventors. All right, I need to work on my Spanish anyway. Oral. You skipped the when we.
Did I skip something?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hispanic inventors. Oral contraceptive pill. Damn. Mexican chemist Luis Ernesto Miramontes successfully synthesized norethindrone, the active progestin ingredient that made the birth control pill possible.
Okay, hold on right there. Calvin Brown. Did you hear that? That was a Mexican. Our people who invented that.
Yeah.
Part of the 12 tribes, brother. Or whoever you are. I can call you brother because I don't know who you are.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Color television, 1940. In 1940, at just 22 years old, electrical engineer Guillermo Gonzalez. Camarena patented an early trichromatic field sequential color television system.
So if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be able to go to the movies, have a surround sound. You won't stay warm. You can't stay cool. You can't even watch a colored TV without us. Amazing.
I know color TVs was out that early.
That's crazy. 1940.
All right. Indelible electoral ink, 1994. Developed by Filiberto Vasquez de Villa at the National Polythenic Institute, IPN. This specialized ink stains the skin. It specialized ink stains the skin for 24 hours to prevent voter fraud.
That's crazy.
Right. Anti-graffiti paint, early 2000s. Researchers at National Autonomous University of Mexico, UNMA, AM, developed the Litum 3000, a biodegradable paint-like substance that prevents wet or oil spray paints from sticking to the wall.
Heavy.
Tortilla machines, 1947. Festo Celorio Mendoza invented the first automated mass-producing tortilla machine, heavily streamlining the production of this Mesoamerican staple.
Heavy.
Mesoamerican innovations. Indigenous cultures originated in Mexico, domesticated staple foods like corn and chilies. They also created the first iterations of chocolate by the Olmecs and chewing gum, derived from chili sap
Yep.
by the Mayans and Aztecs.
Our people.
Chewing gum. That's interesting.
Chewing gum. Man, we just, like I said, we the most intelligent people on the earth.
You hear that, Cat?
You hear
Shalak be bringing it out.
it.
Real talk. Shalak a monster up in this piece.
Both sides of Christ, sir.
Hispanic inventors, stent, and interventional vascular radiologist Julio Palmas of Argentina is known for furthering the advances made in angioplastic surgery, the operation which helps unclog blood arteries and make it easier for blood to flow to the heart.
So you won't even live without us. And they can do this while you're awake, right in front of you. You'll be watching it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how heavy this brother was. But keep going.
Artificial heart. Domingo Santo Liotta, who was born in Argentina to Italian immigrants in 1924, became a pioneer in heart surgery. In 1969, Liotta developed the first total artificial heart to be successfully implemented in a human. The device was implemented in a 47-year-old patient with severe heart failure. The implant allowed the patient to live for 3 days until a heart from a human donor became available.
That's heavy. And on top of that, the first person to ever do heart surgery was a black man. Just thought I'd add that in there. Let's go. Let's get on some Native Indians now.
Okay. Native Indians inventors, pain relievers. Native American healers were known to use willow bark as an anti-inflammatory and pain reliever. It contains salicylic, which generated salicylic acid, which is the active ingredient in a modern day aspirin.
See them, man. Our brothers Gad, the North American Indian, they'll come up with something for your ass to heal you. You ain't got to go buy no aspirin and ibuprofen and all that. These mothers will take some bark and make up something real crazy for you. Bark from a damn tree and make something real crazy for you.
You remember those cowboys in Indian movies where they will always go to the healer, to the tribe, they would heal the people. Yeah, right. Gad ain't nothing to play with either.
Ain't nothing to play with.
Okay, number 2, Shaachyaahla. Oral birth control. Long before they developed the birth control as we know it today, Shushan and Navajo tribe use stone seed as an oral contraceptive. Syringes. Indigenous tribes created a tool using an animal bladder and a sharpened, hollow out bird bone to inject medicine and irrigate wounds.
So you can't stay alive, once again, without the Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand?
12 tribes, absolutely.
Without the 12 tribes,
you're
nothing.
Nama Shaw said that the salt of the earth in the chat earlier. She was correct. Of the earth. Baby bottles. Native Americans would use a dry and greased bear gut with a bird quill acting as a nipple. Acting as a nipple.
That's heavy.
Some bad boys.
Here go China man and white man. We got one real heavy for y'all that y'all like.
Yeah. Sunscreen. Native Americans would commonly mix ground plants with water as a way to protect skin from the sun. Mixtures would vary, but sunflower oil, wallflower, and a sap from aloe were commonly used.
for sunscreen. Protect you from the sun rays, but you still can get dark. Try to be dark like us, like y'all always try.
The tanning booth.
But it'll protect you from getting cancer. Go ahead.
That's right. Snow goggles. Native Americans who lived in the modern day Alaska are credited with creating snow goggles, often carving them from whale bones, driftwood, and walrus ivory.
And in case you don't know what snow goggles is, I ain't really have enough room to be putting a million pictures. But them snow goggles, they real thin like this, right? You can't even see in them. You can't see the person's eyes, but they can see you. It's just real thin. So if the weather going real crazy, got snow going everywhere, where you can't even see the person next to you, they get on them things. Them native, this is what the white man did when he came over here. He got with them so they could teach you how to navigate and survive these harsh winters, right? They had everything there is to think of to deal with winters. While you out there looking for them, they waiting on you on the hill with some snow goggles on, with them bow and arrows waiting for your ass to come around that corner, and they could see you and you couldn't see them. That's how heavy it is.
Yeah,
they were first.
Go ahead, bro. I was going to ask you a question because if I'm not mistaken, the snow would blind them just like the sun would in certain periods of time. Correct?
Oh yeah.
So they would have to have these goggles to darken up because that snow would blind them. Correct? That's what I thought. I thought I knew something about that. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't know that about snow goggles. Though.
Yeah,
we used it.
When y'all get time, look that up on your phone. A picture of snow goggles.
It'd be so much that snow would be like bright.
We used to say that about black dudes that like white girls. Like for real, we used to call like
they need some snow blinders.
Yeah, right.
That's what I thought.
My brothers,
like beer goggles.
Yeah. Here goes some more Native Indians.
Native Indian inventors, kayaks.
Uh-oh.
Arctic Native Americans are also credited with creating kayaks. Similar to snow goggles, they would use driftwood and large animal bones to carve them. So they were large enough to fit one person inside with a wrap of walrus or seal skin, which allowed it to float.
So all you people like to go out there and whitewater raft and do all that kind of stuff, it's because of the Native Indians that you can do that. You understand? That's heavy. Keep going.
Lacrosse. Light sport. Okay. Lacrosse, stickball. Lacrosse is considered America's oldest sport. It originated with Native Americans located in upstate New York and Canada. It also played with wooden sticks and deerskin balls filled with fur. Unlike what we know today, historians say the game could be played across miles with hundreds of players and could last for days or even weeks. God damn.
Hey, and just might I add, we had one of the greatest ever. The GOAT, Jim Brown, was one of the greatest lacrosse players ever. He just didn't choose to keep going with it. He played it in college, you know what I mean, while he played football. He was the GOAT in football, and he was the GOAT at lacrosse. So not only we create this, but we got a GOAT who was a black man who was the best at it. We'll just leave it at that.
I got something for you. I looked up driftwood. Driftwood is commonly used for aquariums. That wood that you see in people's fish tanks, that's driftwood. Now that makes now that's why they call it driftwood, I guess, the water.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yep.
Hammocks. The Taino, people native to the Caribbean and the subgroup of the Arawak, are created with introducing the concept of the hammock. The word itself is derived from the Arawak word hammock. Suspension bridges. The Inca in South America is credited with creating suspension bridges by weaving together plants and grasses with llama and alpaca hair. Shit must be strong.
Yeah, that's some strong hair, boy. That you can walk across it. That's heavy. So what does the priest think about this? In chat, you can join in here too. Give us some. This was a heavy class. You understand? What everybody thinking about this? This is heavy. This China man on down to the inventions, everything.
Yeah, the China man needs to get in class. I hope he's watching.
That's it.
Oh, well, he will want when the Messiah come back, all of them be in class, bro.
Right.
They're gonna learn the hard way.
Lucky. This just show you like how the black community, how we got a lot of viruses in our community that need to be vaccinated.
That's it.
Like you got like we just giving our money away. We got to deal with the Asians. We got to deal with the East Indians. We got to deal with them. And it's just leaving us with nothing. Like, they talk about their kids going to college. I seen that video when they talking about their kids go to college too. Who do you think paying for it? We the ones that's paying for it, and they just send that money back and they spend it with each other. I just tell everybody, like, try to go open a wing spot in Chinatown.
Yeah, see how far that gets.
Ain't nobody gonna go there because they have that type of. I have that type of envy towards them in a way because no matter what, they'll stick together. They can have issues with each other, but when it comes to like us, they all band together and they stick together.
Right. That's heavy. That's heavy. One of you brothers got some more on that? On anything? Oh, look like we got the sister. How you pronounce her name? Shemayim. Shemayim Yatar Yahawada. Okay. I seen this sister in the class before.
From
Mashah's wife.
Mashah's rib. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining the class. Big Tawada, sis.
Tawada, sis.
I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you. She giving us the fire signs too. Most High in Christ, sis. See, we got my rib in here. 12 lost tribes of Israel are Yahweh's best creatures, in my opinion. We are very intelligent and just absolutely amazing across the board. Most High in Christ.
Better believe it.
This class is fire. Hell yeah, got my brothers in here with me, all of us, holding down the fort. Let's see, try to get hired in the Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Before we get with that one.
Not going to happen.
Before we get with that one.
Not going to happen.
That's heavy. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Now, what does the Bible have to say? And we're going to get y'all out of here. Thanks for hanging in here with us. But what does this Bible have to say about why Israelites are needed on this earth, right? And why we are so important to the world. And, I only grabbed a few scriptures because I didn't think I needed to go in that much because we went in with everything we really needed to go in with. But, the Bible always got to be the sauce that you put on top of everything. You understand? So we're going to get into this Bible a little bit and see what we can come up with.
Revelations chapter 4, verse 11. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created.
That's heavy. Keep reading.
Second Esdras chapter 7, verse 11. Because for their sakes I made the world, not for anybody else, for their sakes. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then we decree that now is done.
So, not only was the world created, you understand, for the Most High's pleasure, but he also made it for us, the Israelites. You understand? And without the laws of the Most High, Israel is nothing. We would be the walking dead. You understand? That's what these scriptures really breaking down for you right here. So this is heavy right here. The Most High created the world for his pleasure, but He also created us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? To hold everything down. Let's keep going.
Hold up. Deuteronomy 4 verse 5 through 9. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this is a great nation, is what this great nation is wise and understanding people. Verse 7, for the nations is there so great. Shaachyaahla, for what nation there is so great? Who has God so nigh unto them? As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for. Verse 8, and what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Verse 9, only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, and lest thy depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them to thy sons and thy sons' sons.
That's right. Keep it going on. Now, what you're seeing here in these scriptures, and why it was so heavy to put them up, because it goes along heavily with what we just went through with this class. You understand? What we're doing is establishing that we are nothing without these laws. You understand? Without the Most High's laws, we are nothing, right? But with them, we are the world's superheroes on the earth. You understand? That's why we always tell you to get back in the, you need to get up here and get into the ISUPK. You understand? Get into this ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You understand? Because under Commander General Yohana, he going to see to it that we not only go by this Bible, we going to live by it too. You understand? And we're going to help our people get out of the bad situations they in and change their lives around and get up in here so they can live by it too, and structure this around their lives. You understand? That's why this is so heavy. You understand? So let's see, what can we get into next? We just read Deuteronomy 4, 5 through 9. Let's go. Let's dig into Genesis. And before we read this, I wanted to bring this in here because we was talking about all this stuff what Israelites do, what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians do, right? I want to go in here just to show you a great story about our brother Joseph, you understand? Because that brother, with the wisdom of the Most High, was able to keep an entire Egyptian empire from starvation, right? So we've been doing this. What you seen us doing, you heard in the shot read it earlier when he was going through them inventions, you know, in slavery or just outside of slavery. You understand? And like, what did you say, a 30-year period of time, 35-year period of time?
Most of
right?
them.
We was doing all these things and we wasn't rich. We wasn't none of that stuff. We was doing this stuff when we was at the bottom, right? Well, let me show you something else we was doing while we was at the bottom, which ultimately led to our brother getting a high seat in their kingdom, Egypt. You understand? Under this Pharaoh.
Genesis chapter 41, verses 37 through 42. And the things was good in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of all his servants. Verse 38. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this is, a man in whom the Spirit of God is? Verse 39. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath shewed all of this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all the people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. Verse 41. Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt. Verse 42. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it upon Joseph's hand, and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck.
Now, Joseph's an Israelite, you understand? But he was living over here. Y'all know that whole story. You know what I'm saying? What his brothers did to him. And then they wind up selling him. And then the Egyptians took him. And then look, just his nature alone showed you how great he was, to the point that the basically the king of Egypt, right? They call him the Pharaoh, right? Wanted to give him everything. He said, man, I'm telling you, I'm putting you over everybody. You just ain't going to be over me, but you're going to be over everybody else. You understand? That's heavy right there. And you know, when we obey the Most High, we had a knowledge of the Most High, then we had a protection of the Most High on our side, right? So, the prophets had a power to close the heavens and prevent rain from coming down on the earth. You just got to dig in these scriptures and see what I'm talking about. We're going to go into that a little bit. And shout out to my nigga CJ Harris, too. My OG in here and watching the class. I want to give a big shout out to the big homie. Some of the cats we looked up to playing football in our town right here. You understand? Just want to give a big shout out to the OG.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 6. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will.
Man, look, imagine how many people died from different plagues. COVID, Black Plague, you just name these things out here, right? This is a power we have on our side that is living. Remember Elijah? Elijah called fire from heaven. You understand? This is just heavy, man. We got so much power. And it's all in when we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we keep running, we keep standing up under the Most High. It's when he protect us. It's when he keep giving us these miraculous ideas that we change the world. You understand? These is heavy, heavy scriptures in here. And check it out. And we're going to keep going.
Exodus 1, verse 11. Therefore, thou didst set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasured cities, Pathrum and Ramesses.
See that? So when you look at this Pithom, and you look at this Ramesses, these are huge cities, especially back in them times in Egypt, right? And guess what? We still doing it today. We were still doing it during slavery. We were still doing it after slavery. We're huge out here when it comes to building great cities. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? How you think Chicago came about? What about Toronto up there in Canada? How you think that came about? You looking at those same people that did those things and build those big, great cities? They look just like these men you see on this screen right here. You understand? We don't need no other nation for us to thrive. We don't need your loan. We just need to be left alone. We done told you that earlier. Let's see what we got. Now, this proves we are not only important to the world, but we are important to the Most High. And how do we know that we are important to the Most High, Bakiar?
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Mm.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now, Nashat, what is this saying in this scripture?
It's saying that we're the baddest people on the planet.
Sound like that to me. It sound like that to me.
What I see is in the scriptures, I'm just like, the Most High chose what's going to be what. He said, I want these people to be better than these people. It's the Lord's choosing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want people out there thinking that we vain. The Lord made us number one, and we got to act like that. But we will come get our glory back, our crown back one day.
Shaachyaahla, sir, I thought the Christian church said we was all the same.
How can we? Was they all the Christian church and Christianity? Was they in slavery with us? Or were they getting lynched with us? The Christians getting lynched with us?
That's right there.
Okay, I'm even today, the police brutality, they're still killing us. Is that happening to Africans, white people, Arabs, Chinese? That's not happening to only one people. If we all the equal, then we should have land, borders, protection. We should have all these things. We should have weapons. We should have all those things that the other day should have, right? Helicopters, airplanes, ships. That's not equal. That's not equality. The Christians, let me tell you a secret about the Christians that Christians don't know. White Christians don't share with black Christians.
At all.
They never share. They just come under the banner. It's all lip service. It doesn't mean nothing. If I'm your brother, I should have what you got. You would share. They don't share.
At all. Leave us hanging. Now, this is how important we are to the Most High. We are the only nation he gave the laws, statutes, and commandments to. You understand? That's real heavy. Now, you got all these nations on the earth. He chose one nation, the Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Well, we've been scattered all over this earth, right? We've been scattered. You understand? But we all know who we are because we can feel it. It's in our spirit. There's nobody like us on this earth. We the smartest. We the best looking. We the fastest. We the strongest. You name it, we're that. You understand? Nothing can be done on this earth without Israelites in some way, shape, or form. We just went through a whole class with a bunch of doggone inventions and all kind of things that we did to save this earth. You understand? And the Most High said, I'll choose that one nation. We just read it in Deuteronomy 7:6. He said, I'm to the side. I'm going to separate you from everybody else. And I choose you above all people on the face of this planet Earth. You understand? And he said he only gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, these aren't just Shalot's words, you understand? These aren't just Bakiyar's words. These aren't just Malachahmah's words. These are not just Nashak's words. You understand? We just reading. We reading this Bible. You understand? And what it say in the Psalms? Because I don't want y'all to think that I just said this. I want this to be proven with scripture, like we've been doing. You understand? Let's do it.
Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto who?
Israel.
The Chinaman.
Israel.
All of Asia.
Israel.
The white man.
Unto Israel.
He showed his laws, statutes, and commandments, which is his judgments, only unto Israel. Keep reading.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
He have not dealt so with any other nation on this planet Earth but one. That's the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And as far as his judgments, these laws, statutes, and commandments, they have not known them. That's why they don't go by them. Because they weren't given to them. They were given to us. You understand? Praise ye the Lord. That's heavy. That's heavy in itself. Closing statements from the priests. What y'all got, man? That was a heavy class.
Go ahead, Nashak.
So like it just goes to show you that, like I said before, man, this world would be nothing without us. Like you can go far as the NBA go bankrupt if we just left. The NFL bankrupt if we left. Entertainment, rap, R&B, college sports. Let's just think, if every black high school athlete went to a HBCU, they stopped going to Ohio State, the Dukes, the Michigans, whatever. All of that stuff would crumble. That's why we need to, like us as, as a nation, we need to just stick with each other. Like you've seen all those inventions that they invented. It's so much more stuff that we could do if we just came together. But a major issue is we can't come together. We try to bring in everybody else.
That's it. So
we just have to learn to just put that shield around us and just leave everybody else out and deal with our own problems and just leave it at that.
Heavy. Bakiar?
Yeah, just piggybacking off of that, with the togetherness. This is why we're doing these classes, so we can teach our people and they can get back under the law and be taught properly and know what we need to do out here as a people.
That's it. That's heavy. Big priest.
Yeah. Well, like I'm just picking back on what you said. This is why we're here. We're not here for vainglory. We're here to teach our people because we have to come together. Like I often say, we gotta come out of this situation. This is not a good situation for us. I know some of you blacks, Hispanics, y'all get comfortable because you could go to work and get a house, but that's like debt. It's usury according to the Bible. You're always going to pay and never own. You can own the house, but you never own the land that the Most High created. No one has a deed on the land, on the creation that God made, the planet. God made the planet. No one has a deed on that. It belongs to the Most High. So the best thing you to do is come together. As I keep saying, come together. Even if you don't believe in the Bible, come together with your people and build with your people. Because if we don't come together, who's going to fix our problems but us?
And that's heavy, priest. And I'll say this. White people, Chinese people, all y'all other nations, that's not us. That's not blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Y'all would be dead without us. Y'all would be dead without our inventions in this inventions in this place. You understand? Y'all so reliant on blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous to survive that you took so many of our ways of life. You understand? You had to go to the natives when you first came here. You understand? Like I was saying earlier, to learn how to survive these crazy winters. You understand? Because you was dying left and right because you didn't know. You came with a plan to try to take things over and didn't even know how to deal with living over here. You understand? But that story of Joseph that I brought to you, right? That took it back, way back in the biblical times, to show you how one man and his ideas from the Most High just did miraculous things. And it continued to show you, even when you put us in slavery, we were still outsmarting you, doing great things, coming up with inventions, coming up with creations. You understand? A civilization would have died without the knowledge of the Most High. You understand? Look at the story of Noah. I should have put that story in here, right? That nigga built an ark with the knowledge of the Most High to survive a flood that killed everyone on earth but the people he put on that boat, which was him and his wife, his 3 sons and their wives, and them animals that they had on there. Everybody else died. You understand? Man, I'm telling you right now, when it comes to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you better show us some damn respect. You understand? Because you know not what you've done to us, but you'll know soon. You will know soon. Oh, and that's not a threat from me. That's not a threat from my brothers. That's not a threat from the ISUPK. That's a threat because we're doing something right now. We're in this ISUPK up under commanding General Yahanna, and he's up under Christ, who's up under the Most High Yahweh, and we're doing God's work. You understand? We strapping up our goddamn boots and going out on these streets and talking to our people, giving them flyers, letting them know what we doing. We feeding our people. We putting clothes on their back, and we taking care of what God wanted us to do in the first place. You understand? So that's what you need to be threatened by. Don't be threatened by us. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. Oh, y'all running the earth right now, right? Because our Most High, because our God allowing you to do that. You understand? But what we're doing is what we should have did in the first place. We starting to realize that when we come back up under God, his protection comes over us. Then we're under his hedge of protection. You understand? Ideas come to us. And we start doing great things and start thriving over this whole entire earth. You understand? And he gave us that scripture that said, if two or more agree, there I will be in the midst of you. Well, what if it's 1,000? What if it's 30,000? What if it's 100 million? What would God do then?
Go ahead, priest.
That's what I wanted to say to you. That's my words right there.
Yeah.
If you are not in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge by now, then you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to go on isupk.com, get in there and look for that city and state, and get in that class and watch these classes that we putting up all over the world. We're everywhere. This is why we keep asking you to like, share, subscribe our classes so people can see these classes and get in here and learn the knowledge, learn the information that they should have known this whole entire time. You understand? You see these brothers on the screen right here? These are some very powerful priests that said, you know what? The first half of my life, you know what I'm saying? I might have been dibbling and dabbling in some weed or some alcohol or whatever it was we was out here doing, giving our life to that. But then we said, you know what? We seen General Yahanna on the screen one day. We seen Captain Mashat on the screen one day. We seen Captain Tazariak on the screen one day. We seen Captain Shaachyaahla, Captain of 10,000. You understand? On the screen one day. That said, hey, you need to get back in the ISUPK because this is the home of the truth. You understand? And we didn't understand what the home of the truth was until you really got in here. And when you got in here, we seen that these guys actually live their lives like the Bible wanted us to this whole time. You know why? Because one thing Commanding General Yahanna gave us that sticks to every last one of us, and he beats it into us, into our minds. Brotherhood. This is about brotherhood and sisterhood amongst our people. You understand? Ain't no, you come go to the club with us, we ain't fighting each other because a brother stepped on our shoe. We ain't fighting because we don't like how somebody looked at us or we took it the wrong way. We coming together as one in brotherhood, solidarity. You understand? And we're all one. So don't compare us to no other Israelite group. There's no comparison. There's only one Israelite group. And that's the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Under Commanding General Yahanna, we won West to the death. And that's what I'll end with. You brothers got some more on that.
No, we're gonna when you read that Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, we're gonna complete what we started with God. He gave us an assignment to do on this earth, and it's gonna get completed. Damn it, we're gonna finish this shit. You hear what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's not over. And this right here is nothing prepared for what the Lord got planned for us when we obey him. You get what I'm saying? This Section 8, Section 9, all that bullshit that we do going through. Abortion, we aborting our kids and all that stuff. Our children are running wild. They're getting shot down in the streets because they don't have the Most High. They don't have the Spirit of the Lord in them. And you can't find it in a Christian church because that's the house of Satan.
Damn right.
That's why you could get a divorce because you disagree with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you eat pork, you lie, and you pray over stuff. You do ridiculous things that the Bible talk about. But we're going to complete this program. What God set for us to do, we're going to finish it because God's not a loser.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a loser. And when his will to be done is going to be done, whether you like it or not, you're going to do it.
Damn right, sir. That's heavy. All right. Anybody else got anything else before we close out?
No, I'm pretty smooth. Y'all brothers pretty much covered it all. Like you said, man, just get in class.
Get in class.
Period.
That's it, man. Look, you from Cleveland, you watching this, like, share, subscribe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we putting in the work for Cleveland. We're trying to get Cleveland up and running. We need more people. More people. Phone numbers, everything. I'm giving out flyers. I'm giving out everything. I'm going to be in the streets of Cleveland this weekend. I'm going to be at the park where I took you to, Shaachyaahla. Be up there doing all types of stuff. Bought some microphones. Try to be doing them interviews.
I'm
trying to put in this work. So
we're going to get busy.
We about to get busy.
Putting in that work. That's what it is. All right. I'm going to go ahead into these SUPK security announcements. I just want to say big Tawada to everybody in the chat. Big Tawada to everybody that came into the class tonight online. Big Tawada to you. We're doing this for our people. You understand? We're doing this for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who is our people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? We've been talking about it all night in this class, showing you different things in this class. We do that. What you said, if you like what you saw tonight, keep on tuning in to our classes. And it ain't just here. This is every Monday at 7 o'clock, right? But you can come on into the ISUPK and check our classes out every day, just about. You know what I mean? Especially Monday through Saturday. You understand? And tomorrow, might I add, make sure you tune in to Scripture Breakdown class. You can go on ISUPK Detroit. You can go back on ISUPK Cleveland, ISUPK Toronto, ISUPK Windsor, ISUPK Montreal. Go on those classes and like, subscribe, and share. But Scripture Breakdown class is coming tomorrow with Captain of 10,000, Shaachyaahla. Any questions you want to ask, you just type in the chat, and that brother will answer everything you got coming. If you want to try to challenge him on some stuff because you don't think it's true, challenge the brother. That's my brother, and he's going to get you together. Believe me on that one. You understand? But so just do that. Make sure y'all tune in. I told you about isupk.com. You can come and do everything you need to do in there as far as your tithing, donations. You want to find where the classes is at. Anything you need to find out, that's what you need to do. You understand? And with that said, I just want to say Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah to my brothers.
Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Barakatah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into these ISUPK security announcements. And let's see here. This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. We started out at 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. If after 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, this brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10, which meant ma'asherah, which means a tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. There will free will offering, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. Our next upcoming holy convocation is going to be the memorial blowing of the trumpets, and it is going to be on September 11th. So make sure y'all tune in and get with that. You understand? The other holy convocation is what we have every week, and that's the Sabbath class every Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in with that, and if you can, get in class for that. You understand? Salakia. If a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that said, we're going to salute out. Salute the Akim first. Men of Israel, Imajim. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Atah. Yajamatah. Sar. Give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Imajim. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yajamatah. Class dismissed.